So Jay, what do you make of the first pre-season game?
Pleased. I think there was overall, I think the main thing for a first pre-season game is you want to come through injury free and get some good minutes under their belts, and obviously we looked at doing 45 and 45 today, and overall I thought there were some positives. There's some things that can be better, and we'll get better with fitness, I think, and stuff we'll try and put in them, but in general to come away injury free and get a win is always good.
Obviously great for Femi to get those 4 goals in the first half. I mean that's more than anyone possibly could have expected.
Yeah, look, I was a bit gutted Lou didn't get his goal, to be honest, because I think as forwards coming into a club you want to get on the mark, whether that's a league game, a friendly, whatever it is, you just want to get that sort of off your back, and Femi's obviously, I said to him before the game, and I've said to all the forwards, I'll never have a pop at them for not taking shots. I will have a pop at them if they don't. And I thought he took that on board and took his chances well, so I was pleased for him. Lou's second half, obviously, keeper made a great save for him, so he's probably disappointed. But no, look, it's a positive, and I think at times Femi showed obviously what he's capable of, so it's good, and that's why we brought him to the club.
Did you learn anything today you didn't know already?
Yeah, you're always learning. I think even though the players that we've brought in, I know, you still learn about them because you have in your head how people are going to work together. And then you're seeing it for the first time on the pitch. If you look at Sonny and Swifty, they've never played together, so you see little sort of combinations on the pitch, little pairings. You learn about fitness. You could see second half, Mason started the half really well and then faded. He was struggling a bit fitness-wise. So different people at different stages on that side of things. And the great thing is now we've got the GPS vests, we can track how they're doing that, and we can see the ones that need to up it, the ones that maybe have done too much. So there was loads of things we learned. But overall, I think it's good for them to get a run out, because you can't, no matter what you do in training, you can't replicate that sort of game situation.
Got a trialist playing today. Any news on them? Any decisions made on them?
There's a couple of them that done well. I think everyone done well. There's no one that I go, they struggled. The academy boys, you've got to remember, I haven't seen Ben before really. Leo, seen him in one academy game, but to actually see him up sort of close, I was really impressed with them. Finn Rutherford, I thought was excellent. Simeon's come in. There was a few. Pete, they've all done well, so it gives me decisions to make. But none of them looked out of place, and I think that's a real positive.
Craig Barrett hasn't appeared yet in training or in a game. How near is he? Yeah,
I'd like to think he'll start training this week. He picked up an injury on international duty, so it's one of those that we don't want to force it, and we'll make sure he's 100% before we bring him back involved. But yeah, he's obviously a miss, but like I say, no one's let themselves down, and that's I think it shows the strength of the squad. I actually thought second half, some of the link-up play, some of the forward play was probably better than first half. And if we'd have took chances, then obviously JT's penalty, things like that. But they're all little details, and we'll get better as we go on.
And a couple of youngsters from the academy today. Do you tend giving academy players games if need be?
I've got no problem. I made it clear, and I've always been the same, that I said before the game again today, they're all fighting for their shirt now. So whether you're Joe Tyree, Finn Rutherford, trying to get in the side, or if you're Femi, whoever takes the opportunity, they're fighting for that first game of the season. So yeah, I'm not worried about age. It's what they do on the pitch, and I felt that Joe Tyree impressed me again. He has impressed. He's taking things on board. I'm probably on his case a little bit because I can see the potential in there. So yeah, Finn Rutherford's someone that I've brought across with me, and we'll sign him. I really like Finn. He's getting better all the time. He's a lad that was on trial at Gillingham last year, and he's got a real future ahead of him. So he's someone we'll sign. These are players that you'll probably find, depending on how we go, if they're not starting the season after the first month, we'll look to get them some game time. So, but it's positive at the club that we've got these sort of players that we can put in and we can trust, that I think are good enough.
And a couple of players signed since we last spoke. Manny Madja, well, we saw visibility, particularly passing today, brilliant in centre midfield. And Femi, well, obviously with the 4 goals. Tell me why you brought them to the club.
Makes me look good.
Yeah, you've done well with those two.
No, look, Manny's someone, I've said in the interview, we played Enfield when I was at Margate last year, one of the first games of the season, and he run the show, and he was in there against some experienced boys, and he run the show, and I thought, okay, so he's someone I kept an eye on, and when the opportunity comes to bring him in, I felt it was a no-brainer. He's someone that still needs to get stuff into him about moving the ball a little bit quicker at times, but he's a good size. He's only 21. He can tackle. He can head. He's got a real future, I feel, and he wants to learn, and that's the biggest thing for me. I don't want to bring lads in that don't want to learn. They want to listen and take things on board. So I'm excited to work with him. And I think you can look at the likes of Tom Fagg, the ones that jump up, they've got that real desire to go and push on. And then Femi, He's different to Louis. Different strikers. Louis is more that fox in box, if you like. He'll kind of make great runs. Femi's a bit more raw pace. I'm looking forward to seeing them together. So I think people may be thinking, oh, he's that formation, but it's to get minutes into the boys and enough of them on the pitch. But Femi's he's a good lad. He works really hard. Again, I think there's things we can improve on him. And I'm looking forward to working with him. So all the lads that have come in have been really, really good. They're taking things on board. I've got to say the existing squad have been fantastic with us. So yeah, a really positive first game, and they're good signs. But all it is signs. We've got to put it and make sure that they're doing it week in, week out.
And finally, how many more do you need?
We'll see. Not a lot. I'm not one that likes having lads sitting in the stand, if I'm honest with you. I'll work with a small squad. If we need to then bring boys in on loan or whatever, we'll look at it. So we were close to one yesterday. That's still sort of bubbling along, and we're waiting on whether that one will definitely happen. And then maybe one or two off, but we'll see. There won't be a massive squad. But what we have, I feel that we've brought in now, whoever doesn't start the game, if you look at the bench is strong. If you're looking at that today and the boys that come on second half, and you kind of think about putting that together, then it's exciting.
Okay, see you Tuesday.
Brilliant. Thank you.